welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I took a little bit of a break, mostly because I was trying to figure out what to film. I've taken a bit of a step back from my K-pop albums, and I just basically needed a bit of time to think about what to put out next on the channel. Thank you to all the subscribers who've joined in the meantime. Do leave comments on older videos on if there's anything you'd like to see. I have quite a significant Android collection that I've accumulated over the years when I was in the US. I'd say I have maybe 15 Androids, maybe more. I've never counted them. So yeah, or I could do like an every EXO album, every BTS album that I own so far kind of video. So do leave in the comments what you guys think about these ideas. It would be super helpful. But in the meantime, I wanted to start the series called Corners of My House. So this is part one, where I wanted to, sort of show off the favorite corners of my house. Alright, so why I wanted to start with this corner of my house is probably the first thing you come across when you get into my home. And it's a corner that I look at often. Like I recently, when I was taking this break from YouTube, I found myself just staring at this corner quite a bit. So I wanted to just, go into a bit of a detail to show you guys what's there. And I also wanted to put a couple of things right here. I always have a figure here. I'm gonna clean it up in this video, put it up, and also add a little Nendoroid along with the figure. Alright, so in this corner of the house, I have a couple of candles. Right before calendar, some handmade soaps, and I have this plant from IKEA along with the potter. It's fake, and it's all resting on this kind of metal-y kind of stool. So this is from IKEA's latest Testaments collection. I think it's one of the most quirky collections I've seen IKEA put out so far. You can actually store stuff inside, but I don't have anything at the moment. I'm just using it as a sort of a side table, but you can actually store stuff inside. So I'll probably put some of my books when needed inside of the stool, but for now there is nothing. This is a bunch of handmade soaps from Satsuma. They're like an Indian soap making small business, and their soaps just smell amazing. I don't think I'm ever going to use that, or maybe I will. This is a wax bar that I got as a free gift, and this was their Christmas collection of their mini soaps, and they smell fantastic. So I leave the home quite a bit closed, so when I come back it just smells amazing by the front door. So I have these soaps there. Alright, the next thing is this sort of lampshade, I would call it. You need to put a tea light lamp on the inside. I bought this at a pottery or ceramics fair that was at the Chitrikala Parishad here in Bangalore. So it's also from a small business. I love buying things from small businesses because a lot of times they end up being unique things that you can't find in everyone's home. From small business to a very big business, the candle Vanilla and Oud, that's from Bath & Body Works. It's maybe one of my favorite candle scents of all time. I am a candle hoarder. I buy a lot of candles, and I love passing time at Bath & Body Works smelling all the candles. So they rarely come out with new scents, but this is on their White Barn side of products, and it's maybe one of the most nicest scents. If you're a fan of less fruity, more florally, a little more mature scents, I would highly recommend you try out this line of candles. They have several other scents, but they have bourbon, and it's more mature scents. I would highly recommend you guys try it out. But it's one of my favorite candles from Bath & Body Works. I think I might rebuy it for a very long time. This one is a candle. Is a K-pop merch candle, which I've never lit so far. It's from Gen's concert. I've lit it once, I guess. It comes with a nice little cover. It's not airtight, which I don't love. But yeah, it's supposed to smell like the grass near Han River in Seoul. It's a nice scent. It's not anything amazing, but it's pretty good. The next is a calendar from EXO Season Greetings, and I've been using it diligently. I got it in April, so I can only use it from month of April, March maybe, March I think. So yeah, I've been using it well. The tiny little writings are probably like birthdays here and there, but yeah. Monday, May 6th is Becca's birthday, so that's probably what's written on there. So other than that, I have a IKEA Potter right there, the gray one with this plant. It's a really tall plant, and I've been historically bad at taking care of real plants, so I would rather have some green in the home in the way of like plastic plants than not have anything at all. The top two paintings, that's a replica of a Roy Lichtenstein painting. The original is, I think, in Chicago Art Museum, and that's just a random acrylic pour painting that I did. So yeah, that's this tiny corner of this corner. Like it's like a corner in a corner. Let's move on to the items next to the TV. Alright, so we're back in this corner. The art print behind the frame is from IKEA, but the print is from Bryce Co Draws on Instagram, so you can check their art out. Super talented. I bought this at a what do you call, a comic, not a Comic Con, like an anime art fair. Like the mind is just like it's called SAC Anime. It's where I brought this from. It's from Sacramento Anime Convention. So yeah, I have a couple of more around the house. I'll maybe show it to you when I'm doing different corners. But yeah, other than that, I have 4 art books here. So I'll start with the one at the bottom. This one is Super M's Super One concept book. Let's maybe take a quick look at it. It's it has some pictures from their Super One era. It's not an concert photo book or anything, but it's yeah, just like concept pictures from their Super One album. It was their first album, so I'm assuming that's why they had this book in the first place. Next, I have Taeyong's version of NCT's Blue Orange photo book. You get this, a lot of stuff inside, which I've just left because I don't want to displace it. But you don't only get Taeyong on the inside, you get a lot of other, you get all of the NCT members. It's just the cover is the Taeyong version. So you get all of them together, pretty nice. So that's this book. Then we have a Taschen. You probably, if you're like an art museum fanatic like me, you've probably seen these books at the art museum gift shop. They always have Taschen books of like all the artists. I have 2. I have a Roy Lichtenstein and a Monet one. They're my 2 favorite artists of all time. They never had like a Vermeer one. Vermeer is one of my other favorite artists. I just love how he uses light. So I've never come across a Vermeer one, but Monet and Lichtenstein are one of my favorite. Like even in pop art, I like Lichtenstein more than Warhol. So yeah, I'm just like whacking the camera left and right in this video. Anyway, so yeah, you just get to like read into a lot of what they did, stuff behind the paintings, what they're about, what the process was, and things like that. So, well, that's nice. Each and every Taschen book plants seeds. So yeah, if you know, it's not possible for us to own every single Monet painting in the world, but you can just at least have a book of all of his paintings. That's nice, and also another process. And as we're talking about artists, we also need to talk about Hayao Miyazaki. Funnily enough, so I'm a big fan of the Vogue 73 questions or Architectural Digest kind of videos that comes out on YouTube. They did one of those videos, I think it was 80 or 73 questions, came out with Casey Musgraves. And I saw that she had this book in her home and I was like, wait, is that a Hayao Miyazaki art book? Why don't I have it? So I bought it off of Amazon. It was a really heavy book to transport from one country to another. So you get wonderful art like this in the book. So if you're a Miyazaki girl, a Miyazaki person, I would highly recommend it. It has a lot of his like original concept drawings, which is fantastic. So I would highly recommend. It's not that expensive. I think it's about $50 or so, if I'm not wrong. Just from Spirited Away. This is the background. Look how nice. Like it's just nice to flip through once in a while when you need inspiration to draw. So I would highly recommend getting this book if art books are something that speaks to you guys. Okay, so I usually have a figure sitting on top of that, and that figure is super dusty right now because I'm having to keep my windows open. It's really hot here, so because of that I'm having to keep my windows open a lot. And that figure is this Kuki Shinobu figure from Kotobukiya. It is really pretty. Get a nice little base. There's another part that goes with her base. So I'm just going to do a quick clean. All right, so I think Kuki is looking nice here. I think she like really contrasts this kind of background from the Spirited Away artwork. So yeah, I think she's looking pretty good. Ignore the wires there. They're my internet connection wires. I want to add another like Nendoroid here. So I was thinking of adding this Giyu one. I think he is looking pretty cute. Let me see if I can capture them together. All right, so this is the first corner of my home that I wanted to introduce. I thought it might be nice because I have like K-pop and anime things all around my home, not just in my bookshelf, and I don't want to just keep doing unboxings because it might get a little bit repetitive. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments in the video, what you guys thought of. Do you guys want to see more corners of my home? I'll probably be doing at least a couple more because I don't have that many corners in this home, but and you guys have already seen a few of them. One of them is my tiny manga shelf, the other one is my vinyl corner. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Giyu Shinobu combo right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.